Hey, what's up guys, it's LaxBeat. Just wanted to give you an update as far as summer goes and what's started and my new gamer. Even though it's not really new, just wanted to show you what it's up to right now. So this is none other than the new Blade Pro. So far I am really happy with this head. It's nice and stiff. It's really stiff even after I've faced off with it, and I'll get into that. It's got a great scoop. So nice. It's just like, there's a good view of it. It's great for ground balls. The flare, I wish it had a little more flare. If you don't know what flare is, it's like, this is out more than the back of the head. Like the front of the head is to the outside more than the back of it, and a reverse flare would be the top is inside more than the outside is, which is dumb, but it was on the Helix, so I just had to go over that. I really don't like a reverse flare. I love a regular flare. This has a somewhat of a flare. It's kind of a high flare. It almost has like a pinch, like an elongated pinch, except it widens out a little bit. I don't know, it's a really unique head, and so far I'm really liking it. Right now I just want to show you the pattern because I'm really liking this. It's a really unique pattern because you know I hate whip, so and I'm happy that I can do patterns now that I have the time. It's a triangle top string into the first hole and into the second. And then you start the sidewall in the second hole. You do a interlock into the next hole. You skip one, and I use that skipped hole for a shooter. Special interlocked. A one, but it's a downwards one. So it's going down instead of like underneath. It's going like under and up, like rough side to flat side. It's going flat side to rough side. And then that's what is that? I guess it's the same thing. It's another reverse one, just a downwards one. Then it's an upwards double, and these are all, I skipped every other hole. And then it's an upwards triple right there, you can see 1, 2, 3, and then just finish off in the last hole. So you can see I skipped every other hole just because that I try and do that to make it even. And as you can see, I aim for a low mid, and that's pretty much what I got. The pocket, it's not really here that much as it's really kind of here, and that's not just because I punch it here. It doesn't want to be down here all the time. It kind of wants to transition from low to mid. That's about where it is right there. I use a straight and a 5U just because I was messing around with all whip tactic, because you know I hate whip. And that's like a thick top string just because I had it. I used it. And then I use a shooter bottom string, and that's just a loop through the 6 of the final row that we used. And I just cut this mesh recently because of face-offs. I started facing off last summer game. Well, I mean not my first face-off. Like, I did some face-offs in summer league, and I won a lot of them. So, and the guy was pretty good, so I was pretty happy with it. Scored 1 goal. It was a decent summer game. Didn't play great, but we still won. But I'm really happy with the way this played. And I did change this. This used to be a rolled 10 diamond. Now it's a 5U. And these are neon yellow or volt shooters, just to give it a little flair. And as far as facing off goes, this is a pretty stiff head, but I wouldn't want it to be any more flexible personally. There's some heads that they come out fresh off the shelf and they're so flimsy, and once they break in they're even more flimsy. So when you get a stiff head, eventually if you face off with it, it will start to flex, and this is already starting to flex more than it did, and I'm guessing eventually it's going to be nice and flexible. But I like the rigidness and the stiffness of it right now, because it's even though I faced off with it, it hasn't completely lost its form, even though I haven't done that many. It'll be a good test this summer to see how it holds up, but like I said, I'm really happy with it. I recommend it. Onto the shaft, Gait Ice. Not a lot to say about this shaft. It's a good light shaft. Has a concave outside, and then it has, I don't know, it has like a star shape almost, like a Jewish star. I would show you it from the side, but because it comes out and out, I don't really feel like get in Gait Ice and check it out yourself, or go to the store. And one thing I love about Gait shafts is the butt end. As simple as it may seem, it really lets your hand know where the bottom of your stick is. And I always attempt to do that with tape, but it always falls off, or it's not sturdy enough, or whatever. Typically it'll fall off. But so this is a really nice setup. Really happy with it. My haywire, I took this and put it on my haywire at first, but I moved it off just because I'm getting a different head to put on that, and you'll see that soon enough. But I really wanted this one to be done with this Gait butt end. If every shaft could have one of these, I'd definitely put it on. The only thing that's bad about it is for split dodging. If you split dodge kind of low, it can hit your kneecaps and it can hurt because it is plastic. And if you do it quick, it will hurt. But it's awesome. Loving this setup. Just give you a couple more glimpses. And yeah, I know I keep talking about how the website's going to be up soon, and it is. I'm just very busy with work and other things of summer. Getting my license in 10 days, I can't wait. So I've been doing a lot. So still accepting orders. If you want a string job, send it to LaxBeat at yahoo.com for right now. Still got stuff on my site that are for sale, so check it out, laxbeat.bigcartel.com. And I'd recommend the Blade Pro. If you've been thinking about getting one, I'd recommend it. I don't know about the durability phase, because I love the superpower, but it didn't last me just because it warped after a while. So I'll keep you updated on that. And as always, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe.